Ghana. I welcome you to Ghana Inti program on ITV. The Apostle of Yamazar Ministries, Apostle Philip K. Eshen, is going to talk about what had happened, is happening, and will happen in Ghana and beyond.
I want to ask this question. Ghanaians do not like their own products.
Arise, Ghana youth, for your country. Arise, Ghana youth, for your country. The nation demands your divine.
At long last, the battle has ended.
In building a motherland.
Ghana, our mother Ghana, we stand on her right. Ghana is our home. Whatever you do, Ghana is our home. And you know Ghana for Ghana a young man. It's a good biara. And now we have for the Ghana man. Ejie or I'm now ye.
The nation demands your devotion. Let us all unite to uphold her and make her great and strong. Arise, Ghana youth, for your cause.
Ghanaians. How many times did I call Ghana's name? Look, my brothers, sisters, mommy, daddies of Ghana. Do you know what? Your brother wants to tell you that we should concentrate on Ghana's affairs. We should minimize having problem on social media all the time, forgetting about Ghana, how to develop Ghana, make Ghana a better place for you and me. So in other words, I'm trying to say that not everything on social media, then we all get involved. Then we move our minds from what we're supposed to do for Ghana, and everybody go on social media. No. So your brother is trying to advise all of us, please, we should know how to go on social media. Not everything somebody will say on social media, then we try to counter it. No. Let's forget about the reactions of things on social media. Because I tell you, some people want to get views or whatsoever they want to get on social media. So they will say something to defame Ghana. No problem. But I'm telling you today, listen, Ghanaians, do you know why? As a human being, once you are doing good for somebody or doing good, and people are talking bad about you, that position rather, God will lift you up. God will be at your side. So if people know that Ghana is doing the right thing, and you as a country trying to defame Ghana, as an individual of certain country trying to defame Ghana, it's up to you. It's up to you. But I tell you, God has everything what he's supposed to do for Ghana. He knows. So if a certain human being trying to defame Ghana, my brother, Ghanaians, sisters, do not be agitated at all. Do not mind them. But rather, let's be together as Ghanaians. Let's unite as Ghanaians. Let's love our Ghana, our mother Ghana. Let's love it and do the right thing for Ghana. You see, let me tell you, human beings, we all are not the same. We have bad ones and good ones. Ghana citizens, not everybody is good. So therefore, we cannot boast and say we are good people. No, but the fact is that is this. You see, when the people in a country, many of them are good, we classify that country as a good country because many of them are good. And when the people there, many of them are bad, they have bad character, we classify that country as a what? A bad country. You see, but Ghana as a whole, what I am seeing as an individual, I've seen that people hate Ghana. People hate Ghana. But we don't know. People are talking about Ghana. Ghana is good. Ghana is good. But man, no, not everybody like Ghana. So therefore, we should be wise, Ghanaians. We should be wise. Your brother is talking to you. We should be wise so that Ghana, we can forge ahead. We shouldn't be swallow-headed. We shouldn't be so, contented that, Ghana is okay. So therefore, we be static. No way. Ghana, we need to move. Ghana need to move because Ghana, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah was supposed to move Ghana to the peak. But because of certain people, you see, he had people, he had enemies who were doing things against him. So therefore, Ghana didn't go. But now, there is a president who wants to do that. And I tell you, still, there are some people, even in Ghana herself, then outside, who hate this progress of Ghana. So therefore, Ghanaians, we have to be wise. I'm telling you, we have to be wise. Otherwise, people will rather shift our mind from the development of Ghana to another place, and everything will be messed. So therefore, we have to be one, and be calm and develop our country. I will come back next time. But Ghanaians, I want us to be united, family, and move. Ghana is our home. Whatever you do, Ghana is our home. And I know Ghana for Ghana is a man. It's our good Biara. I'm now ever for the Ghana man. Ejiri or I'm now